But we discovered that the children weren't actually coping well, you know, adapting to the classroom situation. So instead of building 4, 5, and 6, we went backwards and we introduced 2 kind of like preschool grades, a grade R and a pre-grade R. So they do 2 years before they enter into the official system. So now that that's all done, we decided, okay, now's the time we go further. So for the first time ever, we now have grade 4 here. Next year we'll add grade 5, then grade 6, and then the primary school in South Africa runs to grade 7. So we'll be a full primary school by 2015. And then some of you may have heard that we are planning a high school, hopefully. That's the next kind of big project, so that there is a nice bridge, you know, from here to the university. You'll see that we teach in Afrikaans. Missionvale is predominantly an Afrikaans-speaking community. There's a big focus now on educating in the home language, you know, strengthening the home language as much as you can, especially in the foundation phase education. So we teach in Afrikaans. We don't go over 30 pupils per class. Just to retain that individual, it's quality.
What's the number again?
30 per class, yeah. Yeah. No, every now and again we might bend the rules a bit, but 3-0, yeah, sorry. 30 per class, yeah. This is pretty nice. And guys, I just wanted to mention also that the classrooms have been built and designed to let in as much natural light as possible, so that we don't have to. We have electricity here. But to reduce, again, the overheads, we're trying, because overheads are so hard to fund, we really, you know, run a very tight ship here. So one of the ways we do that is by being green. Our ablution blocks, the grey water flushes back into our vegetable garden. So there's always kind of one thing feeding into another. And we are looking into solar power as well, because we have a lot of power failures here all the time. So the less we are reliant on those kind of things, the better for us.
Did you say that the home language of most of the students here is
Afrikaans?
What is their ethnic makeup?
Mostly coloured, but we have some African people as well. It's about a 60-40%.
So they honor the American system of separating the Americas.
African people, and the minority also specifically.
How they deal with like church?
Well, Linda, a related question. You know, one of the hearts of the center is improving life outcomes. So has there been any discussion about having the language of instruction be in English?
No, not the language of instruction, but we do encourage English as a conversational language. So our principal, for instance, even though he's an Afrikaans-speaking man himself, insists that the students address him in English, and we get them English reading books, and we teach English as a subject from the very, very first time they enter into the school. You have to, it's a global language, so no, it's very much now focused on outcomes. And we're starting now to go beyond the academic. We've changed our name. We used to be called Missionvale Primary School. We've changed it as from the 1st of January this year to the Missionvale Care Centre Academy. And the reason it's an academy is because we're going beyond the academic, and we're introducing things like art and we have music classes as well. So cultural exposures, and we've also got a library now. So we're actually very, very fortunate. I'm sorry I couldn't find the keys for the music room. I really wanted you guys to see them, but I couldn't find the keys, so I couldn't open up. But in there we have a piano, some African drums, some marimba drums. And our grade 4 teacher, which is also our first ever male teacher, is a qualified music teacher, and he's starting a little choir. We have an adult choir going now as well. They practice every Thursday. So yeah, it's great fun. And then on a Tuesday afternoon we have the art classes, which is very well attended. And funny enough, at the moment is attracting mostly teenage boys, which